Things not to put in your portfolio: recommendation letter from your aunt, social media handles, how much you want to get paid, Christmas wish list, headshots, photos of your pet, your favorite coffee, the list of snacks you want to be in the break room, selfies. Don't put any loose glitter in your portfolio. What's up guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nurse Blake, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the importance of having a portfolio. Portfolios are great for two reasons. One, it'll help you stand out in an interview. And number two, it'll help you keep track of your nursing journey. Things you need inside your portfolio. What do you need to put in there? Item number one, you want to start off your portfolio with your resume. It's your whole portfolio on one page, on one sheet of paper. And really try to keep your resume on one page. And what's great is if you have a portfolio, you can highlight other things that didn't necessarily fit on your one-page resume. Of course, your resume could go onto 2 pages, but it is recommended that you do keep it at 1. A resume is a summary of you, from your educational background to your work experience. And whatever doesn't fit on your resume, that's okay, because we're gonna include it in the portfolio. Item number 2, letters of recommendation. You should be keeping and collecting letters of recommendation throughout your nursing journey, from when you're in nursing school to your work experience or things you do on the side professionally. When I was in nursing school before I graduated, I asked my 2 favorite teachers to write me a recommendation letter, and I still have those in my portfolio today. Since I've been a nurse for 4 years, I also want to keep some updated ones. So if I ever got a new job or switched jobs, I would make sure that manager would write me a recommendation letter, just so I can keep it in my portfolio and also use it when I'm looking for a new job. Item number 3, certifications and license. Start this section off with your nursing license and then follow that with certifications. And I would start with the most basic or the general ones like CPR, ACLS, PALS. These are typically required certifications at any nursing job. And if you have any specialty certifications, go ahead and include those behind them. Or if there's any requirements or certifications for the job, include those in there as well. Item number 4, research and papers. It's always great to show and keep track of things you do professionally, like writing papers or doing research. Whether you did research while you were back in nursing school, or maybe you're a nurse working on a unit practice council, and one of your projects was to decrease falls on your unit. This is something extra that you did outside of the bedside, and something that you did that contributed, and this is something that you did that contributed to better patient care and better outcomes. And definitely something that you should highlight, and something that you should be proud of and always want to keep track of. Anything you do that goes above and beyond is something that you should definitely keep track of and keep a record of. And it's something that you're gonna look back on it in 5 years and be really proud of yourself that you did it. In this section, just so, my words today, I don't know what it is. Maybe my mouth is dry. Water. Better. Item number 5, volunteer and community service. So, what do you do on your days off? Do you volunteer? Are you out in the community, making the community a better place? If so, make sure you highlight those in your portfolio. I volunteer at one of the hospitals down the street. I actually work at the gift shop. It's a lot of fun. And I highly recommend, if you're not doing volunteer or community service, definitely find something that piques your interest and a way that you can give back. Especially if you're applying for a nursing job, it's great to show that you want to positively impact your community and that you're doing something about it. There's so many places that you can volunteer, and I'm sure there's so many organizations that would be happy to have you help them. Whether you work at a hospital, just greeting people, or at an animal shelter. Whatever it is, it's a great thing to highlight in your portfolio. So on this section, make sure you put down the organization that you volunteer at, what your job role is, and how many hours you contribute to that organization. It's a great thing to be involved in your community. So do it. Find something that piques your interest and start volunteering. Item number 6, participation in professional organizations. It's highly recommended that you participate in a professional organization. And if you're a nursing student, that can be the National Student Nurses Association. And if you're a nurse, that could be the American Nurses Association. And these are only a few of the many professional organizations out there. Let's say you work in a specialty, whether that be pediatrics, critical care, med-surg. There's also professional organizations for each one of those. And if you're not already a member, I highly recommend you becoming one. And don't forget that different states have a professional nurses organization. In this section, list that you are a member, what you do for that organization, if you're on a board of directors, or if you're part of a committee, and also list how many hours you give to the organization. This is a great way to show that you participate in the nursing profession as a whole, beyond the bedside. And for the bonus, number 7, if you are going into an interview, I highly recommend you start it off with a cover letter. And you can really put that behind your resume. And a cover letter is saying to the organization that you're interviewing with what your skills are and why you would be a great fit for the organization and what you have to offer them and their patients. So that is a portfolio. If there's anything else that I left out, or if there's anything else you want to showcase, feel free to add that to your portfolio. Again, make it fun. Make it interactive. This portfolio will help you stand out. It'll help you secure your next job, and it's a great way to keep track of everything that you've done in nursing. You'll be able to look at your portfolio or grab it after 10 years and look at all the awesome things that you've done as a nurse. If you are going into an interview, I do recommend you leave one behind. I have my main one, which is my main copy, and then I have extras on standby for when I do look for a new job, or if I'm interested in another job, or if I want to apply to be on a board of directors, or if I want to apply to be on a committee, I always give them my portfolio because it tells them who I am and things I've done in my nursing career. So I hope this video helps you out. Again, I'm Nurse Blake. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. So click on that big red subscribe button. And right next to it, there's a little bell. That will sign you up for the notifications, which means you'll get the videos first. Thank you so much for watching. Have fun putting your portfolio together. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Have a great shift.